Pure evil. 6 gangsters responsible for the tortured death of 2 teen girls.
And now one of them has a chance at freedom 3 decades after one of Houston's most notorious crimes.
Venancio Medellin was 14 when he was convicted for his role in the gang rapes and murders of Jennifer Ertman and Elizabeth Pena. Now he's 46 and up for parole. ABC 13 Jessica Willie has more on how the girls' families are fighting to keep him behind bars.
In his 32 years in prison, this is the second time that Venancio Medellin is up for parole. The last review in 2020 was denied. His co-defendants, including his older brother, have either been executed or are serving life sentences. This was so brutal, what happened to Jennifer and Elizabeth, that no amount of time, the families say, can heal them.
And what's it like for 32 years that you still have to fight this fight? What's that like?
It's not easy, It still hurts me every day that my daughter's not here with us.
In June 1993, 14-year-old Jennifer Ertman and 16-year-old Elizabeth Pena took a shortcut through T.C. Jester Park, and they walked straight into a horrifying attack.
The way they killed and raped my daughter is beyond words.
The girls were tortured for more than an hour before they were strangled and stomped to death. For Adolph Pena, it's still raw.
And I can see her and talk to her. I mean, there's no way I can explain what that feels like to you.
6 teenage gang members were arrested, 5 of them charged with capital murder. The road to justice involved drama and gave victims' families more rights. 3 killers have been executed, 2 others are serving life sentences, and Venancio Medellin.
I was the 14-year-old kid that was involved in this case.
Is up for parole for a second time after serving 32 years of a 40-year sentence. In his first ever interview, ABC 13 spoke to him in 2023.
I was frozen. I was stuck. I couldn't do nothing, but still, I would want to express that I'm sorry for what happened. But I can't take it back. I wish that I could, but I cannot.
Medellin was charged with aggravated sexual assault of Jennifer, pled guilty, and testified against all the defendants except his older brother, Jose, who was executed in 2008. Prosecutors said Venancio was cooperative and credible.
No, I don't think he needs to get let out by any means.
Pena wants him to stay in prison.
What makes him better today than he was when he was 14 years old? I mean, he knew exactly what he was doing when he did this. He's not stupid.
Andy Kahn, director of victim services for Crime Stoppers, will carry Pena's message to the parole board later this month.
I'm going to make sure they know who Jenny and Elizabeth were.
It's part of a promise to Jennifer's father, Randy Kahn says, before he died in 2014.
When you are part of a group that is sexually assaulting, torturing, and brutally murdering, you need to remain in prison.
Kahn is also asking the public to weigh in. The crimes and the arrogance of the ringleader who kicked and snarled at the cameras, and a father's public agony gripped the city.
And he asked me, I need you to represent me in front of the parole board. And I made him a promise, and I will continue to honor that promise.
The 2 other defendants are parole eligible in 2029.
I'm not telling you one way or the other, but you can let the parole board know whether you think Venancio Medellin needs to be released on parole or do they need to deny his parole.
Today, memorial benches honored Jennifer and Elizabeth near where they died. A quiet reminder of lives cut short and of the long pursuit for justice.
She can't defend herself anymore. I'm the only one here that can do that. And as long as I live, the good Lord willing, I'm going to always do this, try to keep them in prison where they belong.
Jessica Willie, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.